Today, one of the more obscure trophies at stake for the hotly contested Illinois. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first down. There he goes.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
That's a first down for the offense.
The Buckeyes after... for that huge run, back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Buckeyes are on the move. Looking to pass. It's Bobo. Makes the catch. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Extending the play. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
Man, just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Now they're... starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. This rivalry more than a century old with the Buckeyes dominating most of the time, guys.
And just think about that. All this time, these Ohio State and Illinois fans have been talking about and looking forward to this rivalry. To your point, absolutely. Ohio State, more often than not, has been on the winning side of it. And Illinois now, they're going to be trying to create a little new trend here.
Yeah, try to get some mojo, try to get some momentum on their side, try to change this rivalry. Listen, it starts one at a time, right? Like the old coaches speak, we got to throw out those records from 100 years ago. They don't matter.
Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Bobo. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Leaves it with the running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. They'll go to the air on second and short. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. Shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They want to finish. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play is over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. A strike downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. On the move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as...
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Bobo. He'll take a deep shot here. Brings it in down the left side. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Gets it out quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Bobo. He fires to the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go right back to him. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got away from the D, they had... The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll run it to the right. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The trophy that the Buckeyes and Illini play for, the Illabuck, guys, is a giant wooden turtle.
Imagine that, man. You're having to put your trophies in a water tank and feed it. It's probably the only trophy that ever had that ability. It's incredible. It was nurtured. Maybe a little bit different story now, David, but that is pretty cool history, Reese.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care of it, and every year you pass a live, living animal. That's why they changed it.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat.
And his QB's put up a...
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Bobo. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Buckeyes starting to pull away from this one, and Illinois is in trouble.
First of all, we all know Ohio State's the more talented team. Every time they play, Illinois knows that going into. They need things to go right. Not everything going right in this rivalry game. The wheels are starting to come off, Palmer.
Yeah, you're right, David. In this game, this is really Illinois' national championship.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Banner!
The inside handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They put another score on the board as they try to... The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around. Toss sweep to the left. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through...
Hardly unusual. It is a trophy that many aren't even aware exists, but Ohio State will once again